You know what?
It's basically what like Trappy asked you to come and like come and do clash.
He's done well to make it look mad. He's done well to make it look mad. I can't lie. You know what? And you have done well not to like. You know what I'm saying? Let him do his thing. It's his reload. I'll just come harder with the bars.
Yeah, now 100.
No, but going back to the messages thing, there was the Blazn thing.
Yeah.
How people saying that your messenger or nothing.
With the Orion thing and that, like, bruv, all that.
Think,
You know what's mad though? Like, even when
how old is she? Sorry to interrupt.
17 or something.
17.
Yeah, but what's it called? Like, even with that, like, on the day, like, Orion's a bad guy for that car. When I said, yo, so on your mother's life, like, my mother's. He didn't even think in that, like.
I remember, he didn't even say, I saw it, and I knew it was what was real. I wasn't real. I knew
you're a bad guy still. And, like, he obviously.
Because that's wrong.
Yeah, he posted up on Insta, like, the day after on his story, like, oh, it was all fake. After an hour,
you gotta be careful with that because that can really
ruin your screen recording of him saying it's all fake and
that can really tarnish a man's name.
No, that's why I was like looking at him like, so you can hear in my voice. I swear on your mum's life, bro. Like, come on, man, that's not me, bro. Like, don't do them things. Don't play my name like that. But but if we're going back, he's only used that because FT had a battle with Blazn and he was freestyling and then he made a joke just said your leng and then that's where it's all fucking spiraled from and now they've ran with that narrative.
Same thing
like
with the Candy and IB Rose.
Yeah, and the Prilly sitting on the face.
Now
people are actually like saying it.
That was crazy. That one was crazy.
But literally, but if we going back to the first clash thing and that, like, I done about 5 clashes on Trappy's platform and then man, just felt like
was that one of the when you did the Birmingham versus Manny?
Nah, that was quite recent. To be fair, that was another event set up by like Trappy and that, and like the Brum Man and the Manny thing. That was big as well.
How did you first get into PenGame then? How did you see it? Did it pop up on your Insta feed?
I've seen it from season 1. You get me, like from I was watching as a fan. You get me, but I think I messaged season 1, didn't reply. Messaged season 2, they didn't reply. Messaged season 3, I think they replied, but then didn't reply in the end. And then season 4, they messaged me back saying, send them videos again. And then I just sent them bare the self-success.
Look at that, bro. Man tried 4 times, you know. Most man would have given up on the first time.
There you go. You try again. You know, most man are bougie. Some man in this room are bougie.
It's probably a blessing in disguise because you came at the right time.
I feel like I got a bit more season.
It's not RTM. It's alright. Watch football.
But definitely. I got a bit more season by the 100%. I probably would have got smoked back then.
No.
But now I was gonna say the caliber of artists in season 2.
Did you look? That's what I was thinking. Did you look at that and like?
I was looking at it straight away like, oh yeah, man can do that still.
Yeah, exactly. That's why you were eager. You couldn't wait to go in. Season 2, you're thinking, come on, man, let me in. This is food, bro.
100%
light work, innit?
Light work.
So what, you following rap game?
Yeah, I've been trying to get same with that as well.
Because I've seen this series. Have you seen the series?
Yeah, like obviously I got to the last stage and that, like I think there was like they came over man's house, done the psychiatric test. There was. I think I was somewhere far into it, but then because I was doing the finals actually, and I told them and I was like, they had to start shooting from the 22nd of June. The finals on the 28th of July.
And you had to stay at the house.
But I was like, I don't mind being one of them people that come in like episodes later and take someone out because I knew there was recording after that. So
did they make you do a psychiatric test?
Yeah, like no, it's not nothing mad. They just ask you
rap battle.
Just for the rap game.
Because BBC in it, so like.
I know what you're thinking.
Yeah.
How did FT pass? How did FT pass?
I was thinking, what? Everyone's gonna be tested, bro.
That's rap game. That's rap game.
Oh, that makes sense then. That makes sense then, bro.
Let's get to it. Shall we get to it yet? Can I say it yet?
Yeah, say it.
Finally.
Say it.
Obviously, you've mentioned it a few times, innit?
Yeah.
But WhoIsOrion, fam? So what? Do you want to start the first battle? Do you want to start like how it started?
Yeah. So what from the first battle kind of thing?
Yeah, because if I say it, they might think, Roy made Drizz. You know what I'm saying?
Give context to those that might know
the whole thing and that. Yeah,
give context.
All right. So there's been a lot of disrespectful bars that have gone around in PenGames at the moment, and one of the biggest rivalry that has come through in PenGames, I don't know why no one's speaking about it, is DrizzGB WhoIsOrion. And I must say, for one, I'm a fan, fam. It looks great on YouTube, bro.
Yeah.
However, I asked Mal the question, like, is this allowed in PenGames? Can you go this far in regards to mentioning, like, just madness? Can you say it, please? Because you don't need to. Just mentioning madness, innit? So there was a time when this started. Drizz, you can take the floor, and I think I explained enough.
Yeah. So cool. So if we're starting from the first battle, like we was cool still. We was meant to battle like an earlier month before that, but we turned up, but then it ended up being a cipher, but that didn't come out. So then we rescheduled the battle, and that just gave man more time to get like information and watch more stuff about him anyway. And then I think the first battle was like it was light and it was subtle bars and that. It was cool. It was just bars in whatever. There's nothing from that. Everything was cool in it. And then I think
wasn't that the battle? That was the battle when
I chucked the fag at him. I still had that.
Nah, but that doesn't matter though. I don't think that matters. I still had
that recording of him talking about like why stuff and that. So maybe like
But that in regards to battle rap, innit? I don't feel like that is far, anyways. But I feel like in that battle, he didn't think at that time that you were gonna bring what you brought.
Yeah, and just say stuff like
he didn't think that, and then he thought even in the freestyle, I could tell in his face a bit. He thought, right, in this third, I should have written. I should have written. 100%. I'll get him next time, and each next time was just getting worse.
Yeah, worse and worse. I'm saying like real stuff, like like your manager, and I'm saying names and like your da-da-da and da-da-da, and you were signed to PXL. I was saying everything, like, do you know what I'm saying? So and then
Orion's been speaking gay. Oh my days.
That was the second battle. But I'd say let's rewind bit before that. He's probably seen me clash Aliano, and then obviously I've disrespected like his deceased parents, but obviously not to like the extent what Orion done in the third round to man and that, and in the third battle I mean. But
one with cheese.
The 2v2s and that. But I went on the other podcast and apologized to my man anyway, because I genuinely I don't really rock with that. I was mad at myself because I'm like, that weren't even the coldest bar in the thing. It didn't even get a reaction, and I got wheel ups in other parts in the battle with Aliano. So I just looked at myself like, I shouldn't have done that, bro.
I think I've seen a clip of that.
So obviously I went on a podcast, apologized to him and that, and then to me now that's something I don't touch on in it, like deceased parents and da-da-da, but
you did say that in the clip as well, innit?
That's what I'm saying, like I said,
you even said that he apologized, etc. It's not something that he usually does in battles, and you said something funny like I wouldn't even mention it. Now
to be fair, I did say like obviously because it was a man's dad, that's why I said it.
That's
so like for me and mum's different, and it like, but obviously I can't say that though now. Like now I'm looking back, I take that back.
It was in the moment though.
Yeah, I tried to just be a bit more light-hearted about it. Do you know what I'm saying? But so maybe Orion seen that and thought, okay, he's disrespecting now, and then obviously he's seen the second one, and like sometimes I'm like, do I regret it sometimes? But then I'm like, you. In the second round, you tried to make me look like a pedo, bro. Like,
I hear it though.
You tried to fully fabricate a thing, so like, then I'm looking at, do I regret what I done and put
the fire's already started now, innit?
Yeah, it's already started. So I'd say like that battle was fair as well, and I'd say in terms of like the 2v2s, like when it come to that, like when it got to the second round, I'd say like I knew where, like, I mean, in the first round, you can hear me say it, like, I literally rebuttal half the things, man, say, like,
I know you're
going to show you my yard, I know what's worse than that, my mum, da-da-da.
That's annoying,
man. Were you aware it's coming?
Not to, like, half the extent of the props, what he was going to do, but I definitely knew he knew about, because he was on a podcast saying, I know where his adopted mum lives, so I knew he knew about.
Ryan, that's where you messed up. You talk too much. You don't do much. That's where you messed up.
He always does that though. You get me?
That's what you mean about doing your research, innit? You make sure you're
up. Watching every podcast. Like, I'm not missing nothing. Like, I'm not missing nothing.
Hey, big him up though, just in case you might need to come here as well.
Yeah, Ryan must explain himself.
Exactly. But yeah, like I'd say, like obviously. Touching on the second round again, like with the grave thing, that weren't my mum's gravestone or nothing, and I'm a bit mad at PenGames for blurring out, because now it looks like it actually is. Bro. So like I was just thinking, but at the time I can't lie, because he was saying stuff. I'm a guy to like, that's da da da, but my head was a bit spun. I was trying to compose myself a bit. You get me? But it's battle rap.
Big up Trappy though. Trappy look like.
Now big up Trappy, man. He's a real one, man.
Even the guy in the blue in the back, he jumped out.
He was ready. He was ready to jump out. Young was ready, fam.
He was ready to jump out.
I was thinking, Rotted man, them coming down this PenGame. We need the next battle.
I'm trying to get that paycheck as well in time, man, trust me. But so when he in the second round, when he done that, like at first I was like, but then I saw it weren't even that, so couldn't really be mad. And I said this to someone the other day. I said, cause I done that to, like, say if I wasn't adopted and I only had like one mum per se, and she passed, and I'm going in on a man's mum and saying I know where she lives, and I'm putting up t-shirts of his mum. In a sense, it's kind of fair to say like, I I know where your mum lives in the
Yeah. It's like a rebuttal.
In a sense, do you know what I'm saying? If I'm there and I've got a deceased mum and I'm there cussing out next man's mum, then it's kind of like, yo, you don't play with fire kind of thing. So on that part, and then obviously come to the third round, obviously that was just mental. Like, I don't know why you do that to someone anyway, you get me? But same way, like, it's all on camera. Like, I don't want to say too much, but you gotta stay complete. What am I gonna do?
Do you know what?
If I want to, I'm gonna. And then what? It's all on camera.
It's all on camera.
It's just so from there.
And you know what?
Straight away, and the security there, bro. Look at me,
Nah,
bro.
you don't.
What am I gonna get dragged from you, bro? You crazy, bro. Like,
and you kind of know what you're getting yourself into in a way. It's not like you just.
No, but as a pen game rapper, innit, I spoke Smiles gave me an answer that was quite. I think it's gonna be similar to yours, innit. But when you get into rap battle, you kind of have to expect.
Yeah, you throw everyone under the line. Your whole family, everything, anywhere that you. If you work somewhere, like you're throwing everything.
Your digital footprint is out there. So like, everyone's gonna see it, bro.
So do you want to keep some things as a secret, like when you're doing it? Like, do you feel sometimes like, yo, you man, I'm doing this, but it's a bit moist. No pictures, please. Get me, I'm battling next week.
Not even still, because like, because half the stuff like that was said about me, it's kind of out there already, like almost kind of thing. Like if people do their research, then see it in old. So I'm not gonna give them that like the thing. Just do your research, and it's like everything's out there kind of thing. So like. Yeah, I was never worried about like when the adopted thing was out. I've got tunes out that like I've got real life like listen to my music, bro. It'll tell you, bro. Like the fuck, but yeah, nah.
But 3-0 though, man. I could see it in your face, in your. You know that you wanted to punch him at one point, by the way.
That mad, like,
you know, wait.
Man,
Fam, when the man said 3-0, innit, I saw your face. You were like
triggered.
You
triggered.
Gasped, fam, like to the point. You went up to his face and was like,
yeah.
I was like, this is the one. 3-0. It's done now, innit? It's done.
You can't chat to me no more.
That adrenaline must be mad. Yeah, you know what it is. Yeah, I've got. Someone needs to make a compilation. Yeah, of me like just when I'm on my repeating thing on the intro. Fuck the narratives. Like someone needs to make a compilation.
No, when you got the wheel up on the intro in the last battle.
I got the funniest moments, man. I'm telling you.
Let me go again. Let me go again.
Every battle, I repeat myself. Trust me.
Now, but you know what? See on Twitter, they're taking the mick out of the Birmingham accent. I F with it because of you, fam.
Yeah, for real.
I swear to you. I'm doing it to these man on the mic. They can't believe it, man. What's going on, fam? You don't want to battle WhoIsOrion again, innit?
There's no point, man. Like,
no point. It's
unless
done.
there's any like agreements and that. Like, I don't know, like.
Not even that. I'm trying to think, innit? So you've battled WhoIsOrion 3 times, innit? I'm trying to think. These man sometimes have to battle people twice. How do you battle a person the second and third time without?
It gets easier, you know. Can't lie. It gets easier.
But
easier.
No, I don't feel like it.
If they battle someone else though, like, and then say if they miss a bar, then that's just like, I don't know. You can just play on anything. Then you lost to him, you got smoked by him. Oh, you like F done because he misses a bar in every battle. Do you know?
That's how you got scams, innit?
What?
When you talking about him flopping in the finals, that's how he got it.
That's what I'm saying. There was so much.
He's a research man, bro. He knows.
He went all the way to the final and then he flopped. Left don't have to give him money. Come on, bro. You see, I'm letting you know this.
And I'm storytelling in half of my bars anyway. Even like the one with Candy and that, like. I done a setup to even the one with WhoIsOrion, the second one, like who, where, why.
Oh, I always do.
That
was the one.
That was man. Like, I gotta have something that's different, man. Trust me.
In this round, I'm gonna let you know why. I'm gonna let you know where. Nah, Drizz, your art still fun. What's the GB stand for?
GB, so
Great Britain.
Nah.